Alright, back at OFR. Today is Tuesday. Last week's rescues, we got 1 out of 3 done. The one on Friday, I could never get a hold of her. I finally did get a hold of her, and she gave me a new number, plus a roommate to get a hold of so we can take care of that. And then Sharon, she had to cancel Wednesday because she ended up with a doctor's appointment where she could go in early. So we got to still do that. So empty 135, and we got a 125 fully loaded with some fish, not many. Some plecos, angelfish, tetra, nothing big, nothing expensive, nothing. I mean, they're all fish. They're all, we'll rescue them all, but it's not a big tank with a lot of fish or a lot of cichlid or anything like that. I think there's a total of like 6 or 7 fish in there. So we got to get that done. The biggest one is, we did a 240 acrylic tank here, which was beautiful. And that one, Kurt and Luke carried out because it was acrylic. There's a 300 acrylic. The only difference is the last one was 8 foot by 20 by 20. This one is 8 foot 20 by 30, 6-inch difference for the 60 extra gallons. But we need that done Saturday. We are trying to get enough people Saturday. If anybody living in the Columbus area can give us a hand this Saturday getting this tank, we would appreciate it. It's not that it's heavy, but it's coming from a basement, through stairs, up a landing, and has to go on its side. So it's going to take several guys. It's not the weight more than the length, bulkiness, and getting it around the corner and everything. So we really, really could use some help with that. So if anybody is in the Columbus area for Saturday, Josh has already put out notice on Facebook for help. I was going to do that last night, but then I noticed he already did that. So we desperately need some help. We got to get these rescues. I have marked the help, but John's not been around. He's got things he's doing with his camper and everything, so he's just not available. So I'm short a guy to help with the bigger tanks. We took care of the pond, as you saw. That was no big deal. But we do need to get rid of these other ones that are here on our list. We need to take care of them. So please. And the other 2 that are around here, one is 30 minutes away. It's in Berea or Elyria, and the other one is in Richmond Heights, about 40 minutes away from, OFR here. So please, if anybody has some time this week, it's already Tuesday, but, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday here, we could use some help. Yeah, that's cool that they got a couple rays in there. That's awesome. I saw that video. But please, we need some help. That guy just sits there so motionless, and he barely moves his back tail. And almost like he's laying on a log, but he's not. He just sits there. Amazing. Schwarzenegger, pretty much the same thing. Hardly moves. So hopefully you guys can come up with some help for us for this rescue for this weekend, especially Saturday. That's the one that really needs the help. I mean, I can use help on all of them, please. And the 135 is empty with the stand. The 125, like I said, 6 fish, 7 fish, a stand, some equipment, nothing massive or major. So that would be much appreciated. Oh, gotta get that fell off. And there's our big-headed carp, pound loaches, high fin banded church. What's up, buddy? So I'm just going to go through. There's nothing happening. I was hoping. I borrowed a chainsaw yesterday from Rich. I had a friend who needed a couple trees cut down. Me and Mark went and made a few bucks and did that. I'll put that on video. It's just a few minutes of us cutting down a couple trees, no biggie. But we took care of that. So I came over here today, drop off the chainsaw. It was because I know yesterday he had some community help the day before. Now I was hoping he had somebody here that I could grab and, we could go do this rescue. At least go get the empty 135 right around the corner, but no such luck. No such luck. These guys, they're so neat. Look at them all. And they're doing just fine. And we did not leave. You know how I video and everything. We made sure we picked up all the fish. None of them went under the porch. We looked. We got them all. Nothing was left behind. Yes, we know they came out, and yes, we got them. Everybody's like, you missed a fish. No, we didn't. You might think we did, but we didn't. Okay. Let's just take a look at all the fish real quick here. Yeah, I'm feeding you guys. I know. Look at how empty that side is. Everybody's over here. And even got another tank down here too. Oh, I remember the stand. Okay. These were all those cichlids we picked up. That was an awesome rescue. I'm not sure what's going on with this. And of course, got the goldfish, and it looks like some of the koi, there might be one or two. Hard to tell. Hard to tell. We got to get this trailer empty. Oh, you know what I can do? We found another set of magnetic lights. And they work, I'm sure. We don't know because the end of the other lights, connection that's on the van is broke. Has been for a while. But yeah, we cleaned this out to put all the moving blankets in, so we have them. And ran across them. I didn't know we had another set. I thought they were broke or something, but they're in good shape. So you know what I might do? I got a few before I got to get out of here. I got the brand new other end that goes under the van. I might hook it up. Hey, we'll be legal. Wouldn't that be nice? We got the license plate, and we'll have that hooked up proper. Ooh. Okay, and as always, they've been cleaning these out and getting rid of them and selling everything off. So, Rich had room for his lawnmower, but looks like it got taken up a little bit. Alright. Heard some noise, wasn't sure what it was. Okay. Yeah, I chose this time here to run out real quick. Rich ended up with a phone call, so I decided I'd come through real quick, let you guys know what's going on. Let you know we really need your help. Josh is just unable to do anything. He's trying to call people to get help too, but we need some help. We want to get these rescues taken care of, people. So anybody, please, anybody that can give us a hand. I do like what he did. He put that up there, and it does do the ripple effect. It does look cool. You can see it on the side. It doesn't shine as much, but that's because he's got the regular bulb over here. I don't know if he's going to move the light fixture right under it. That would make it really nice. But, yeah, I mean, even though Josh has been hurt, Rich has done an awesome job getting everything together. Between him and Jerry and them taking care of everything. So, alright, I'm going to go back now. We still got to finish that dog bone over there. It looks like somebody tried doing the base over there a little bit. Never thought of it. We could have probably, that is off the ground. We could have done that section right there. Now that I seen it, when I seen what they were doing, or attempting to do. But no, you had to be upside down. Right, you couldn't, no, yeah, it looks like somebody did just a little bit. There's a little bit of stuff, but that does look good, man. That does look nice. I gotta admit. Alright, and it is already Tuesday. In fact, it's already, I don't know, 2 o'clock, 2:30. I gotta hook up with my brother at 3, so I can't spend a lot of time here, but I think I got enough time to go ahead and do that. So, alright, everybody. I'll talk to you guys in a bit. I'm gonna run to the store for Big Rich and get a script for Tracy. But I was down in the basement and Jerry's tanks. I keep forgetting they're down here with all the plants and stuff I gave them. So, the others aren't lit up, and the plants are doing awesome. I wonder if he's got any of that red in here still. These are off, I'm not turning them on. I don't really see any. He's got some photos down here. Okay, but yeah, Jerry's little corner. Alright, I'm gonna go get the script for Tracy. Alright, heading back out. Chomper just eating that little grass there. Goodbye, Chomper. You have a good day, buddy. So we're gonna conclude this video by asking, please, one of them's in Elyria, one of them is in Richmond Heights. You guys see where we are, Strongsville. If you even live along the way, I'll pick you up. But it's just a 135 stand that's empty. That's in Richmond Heights. The 125 with some fish, not many, is a full setup, and it's not hard. Or, you know, I need an extra hand, and that will be in Elyria. So if anybody's out that way and can give us a hand, please either text me, Josh, or Big Rich. Especially Sunday. That's the big one. We want that 300 acrylic, but it's in a weird spot in the basement, so we do need a few people. It's not heavy, it's bulky. My son Kurt and Luke carried out the 240, 8 by 20 by 20. This is 8 by 20 by 30. So, all right, please, I hope somebody helps us out. In the meantime, stay fishy, my friends. Hit that like, subscribe, and share, and we'll go deeper with the Reaper. All right, Mark and I, we came in and brought the chainsaw. I made the initial cut, the wedge in the front, and then some guy named Johnny was here. He volunteered to make the last cut in the back because he was a little worried that the chainsaw was bigger than me. But ran out of gas. And the three of us were able to take the rope I had tied to it and pull it down. So we need more gas in order to chop up the rest of it. But Michelle also wanted this down. And Mark and I were like, we don't really want to chainsaw that up anyways, and it's right next to Steve's house here. So we went to Mark's car. He has a portable Sawzall. So we're going to take the Sawzall, and we're going to cut all these little, pieces up the best we can. And yeah, it's raining on and off. We're trying to get it done in between the major rain. So we'll get as much as we can done. Trimming up a tree. I got some fuel for the chainsaw. It's already in there. We'll get that going and get the bigger pieces cut up. Alright, I got it up to here and I just had to take a break. It's a heavy little son of a bitch, but no, I got it pretty good. And we're getting them all picked up. We're going to leave one so I can start on this end. But yeah, so far, so good. Well, the tree's ripped up. It's piled up over there. I'm just trying to get the stump lower to the ground, but it started binding and the chain came loose, so I just tightened it up, let it cool down, and we'll go at it again. But in the meantime, see that other tree? That one right there. Working on getting that one down as well now. Alright, the old tree's all stacked up. The newer tree is right there. The one in the middle is what we chainsawed the rest. It's going to have to let dry, and then we'll come back with the Sawzall and do the rest, but it's gone. No more tree. So 2 trees gone.